The Industrial Revolution was a time in the 18th and 19th centuries when people changed from working on farms or their own business to working in factories in the cities. This happened in the United States and Europe. Before the Industrial Revolution, most people were farmers. Industrialization means that machines were used for special purposes, such as weaving cotton into cloth. By the mid-1800s, child labor was a problem in the United States and Europe. The Industrial Revolution was a time when factories would take children and make them work for little to no pay. There was no job security. If you got hurt, you lost your job. The factories would rather take young children than old children because they were more willing to work. The factories would take the smallest child, nicknamed the scavenger, and put him under the machine while it is running so he could pick up the scraps. Others would go around and pick up loose cotton so it could be reused. Sometimes kids were taken from their families and taken far away from home. Not very often did they see their parents. Some kids worked in coal mines and were treated worse than in the factories. The kids that worked in coal mines opened and closed doors to let fresh air in. 58 out of 349 deaths in just one coal mine were those of children up to 13. 1/5 of the workers in Britain's textile industry were under 15. Textiles are the weaving of cloth. The children's safety was often neglected and not well thought about. Boys were often dragged naked from their bed to work. The main reason factories hired children is because they were nimbler and easier to convince, cheaper to pay. They were also treated horribly, working up to 15 hours a day, and adults were treated a little bit better and made more pay. In 1833, laws were made in Europe so children had a safer working environment. But luckily, in 1840s, working hours were limited and brought in immigrants. In the United States, Congress passed the Fair Labor Standards Act. It made minimum laborers age of 14 after jobs. Today, children do not work. They go to school to get an education.